Hello, Scooter. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, can't really get enough light. Let me be right back. Try and fix it where we ain't got one-way live here. Ooh, too much. That's a little better. How we doing? How we doing, Scooter? Not yet. I'm gonna take a little drive up tomorrow up to Bass Pro Shop and get a little bit of stuff for the weekend. Hello, CC. Probably get a new. I got a good rod. I think I'll get a new reel, and I need some crappie jigs for the grandson. Hello, old gamer. How you guys doing tonight? CC, how you doing? welcome in, folks. Tell me where you from out there and what's going on. Back at home tonight. Hit that thumbs up. I'm doing good. Just got back from a night of camping. How you doing, Philip? Sometimes you just gotta not worry about the special people that comes into your life. How was everyone tonight, guys? Hit those thumbs up and jump in the chat. Tell me where you're from, what's going on. Northwest Ohio here, as always. Coffee, baby. Coffee, coffee, coffee. I know it's 9 o'clock at night, but I drink coffee up until the time I go to bed. Oh. All right, Philip, we'll see you later, man. From Canada. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I got a lot of subscribers from Canada and a lot of people in Canada that I subscribe to. Philip, you get one more chance. Hit those thumbs up, folks. Hello, what's up? Next pub. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's everybody into, man? We've made it halfway through the week. The weekend is right around the corner. You're from Canada too? Welcome in. Northwest Ohio for me. Hello, Jose. How are you doing? Double tap that screen, guys. Hit those thumbs up for me. Trying to get that light in the right place to give us a little more light out here. Hello, Charles. Good evening. Good evening. Kevin, welcome. Kevin Dupree from Louisiana. Where are you from, Kevin? Thank you, guys, for those thumbs up. We'll see you later, buddy. Please. Martin Kuehl. Never heard of that one. Martin Kuehl. Island Caribbean. Oh, that's pretty cool. Dominica, Barbados. Almost made it to the other island there. Don't even know what that is. Kenny I. Hope I pronounced that right. Kanani, Kanani. I'm bad with names. Is that the zip code? You guys get any tropical storms brewing down there yet? How was your day, Charles? Did you get a nap in or go fishing? Oh, really? Hello, Ruben. How you doing? Good evening to you, but good morning. Good morning. 110 Surgical. Welcome in. Welcome in. Northwest Ohio here. Baking videos all day. Did you learn some new recipes? I should probably do one for the welcome Miguel. Welcome back. I should probably try one for the weekend. Of course, I got to run to Bass Pro Shop tomorrow for, let me think what reason. I don't remember, but pick up a few things. Get the camper ready. I think we're going to try and pull the camper out, me and the grandson, for the weekend. My day is doing great, Miguel. Very great. Thank you. Hit those thumbs up, people. And Charles, I'm still on the coffee, baby. You can never get enough coffee. One place is too bright, one place it's right in my eyes, so I don't know. Try and tone it down, but it's just bright. It's a new light. Hello, Axis. Octogram, welcome back, sir. How is everyone's Wednesday? I don't know if it's a good thing that we get more likes when we have people in the room. Sound effect. Hello, hello, how you doing? Well, it's pretty cloudy here, but I am looking at a drone flying around. I would have to say GMC again. Chevy, GMC, they're all great. Take care of them. Yep, a little bit cloudy here. Well, I don't really know if it's okay or not, but it's up there every night, same direction, same pattern. So maybe it's some kind of weather deal, I don't know. But hello, Doctor Who. But it is always there. Charles, did you learn some new recipes today? Chitty chitty bang bang. Fishing was fun. I would not say it was a success or it went great, but it was fun. Hello, Scarface. You'll have to watch that last live, and my big catfish pole took off faster than I could catch it. So, fish 1, Mike 0. Nope, we're back at home tonight. Don't get it. Just look for the people to check what? Well, little sound effects. Send me a recipe. Well, we were actually doing a little bass fishing. Oh, yeah. See you later, Mark. I don't know what it is, but these mornings you just get these crybaby people who live in people's basements like their mothers. I don't know, it just seems like that drone is up there every night. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Mark. But thanks for the comment, it helps out the channel. No one can see it, so go back downstairs and try out another sock if you would. Welcome in, folks, welcome in. Yep, it seems it shows up in the same spot, so I know it's there before dark. It gets dark, you know, it hovers there in one spot for, I don't know, it's got to be 45 minutes to an hour, and then straight north it goes. Yeah, ask your mom, Mark. She'll let you know. Sometimes we get the best guys in. Funny, funny, funny. I mean, there's more stand-up comedians on YouTube than there are on a stage in Las Vegas. Well, someday I would like to try that, but I have never. I don't think there's any Persian restaurants here. Maybe when we go out to Nevada in June, we'll look up one. Email me some recipes. If you got some good recipes, I mean, if it's something I can make myself, we'll try that out at a weekend camping or something and try and get a video of it. Thank you very much. If you haven't already, hit that thumbs up, like and subscribe, guys. Watch some videos, drop some comments. It's in my channel description there. Same as the channel name, yahoo.com. Unfortunately, yes, it rained pretty much today. All day. And if you was on the live yesterday, you would have seen that, I would say a 30-minute bath into the river. Thank you, sound effect. Appreciate that. Chicken dipper. Is that like a nugget? Chicken fingers? Chicken strips? You know, Mickey D's chicken is not real, right? Malachi, welcome in, welcome in. We'll give you one more shot at it. I am a hillbilly, thank you. How did you know I was from Kentucky? We'll see you later, chicken dipper. Say hello to your mom. Tonight's the night, guys. This is the good nights we like. Why did bro say? Is that what did bro say? I don't know who your bro is, Malachi. Are you friends with Chicken Dipper? Where are you from, Malachi? Thumbs up, folks. Hit them thumbs up. Chicken Dipper. Is that Minnesota? You ask who said what. I don't know who you're talking about. Who are you talking to, Octogram? Yeah, I mean, I don't understand the question that he had. What you mean? I mean, I don't understand what your question was. I know you're from Minnesota, I can see that part. Charles, are you in the room? Uh-oh, the police are coming. Maybe they're chasing that drone. Hello, Maria. Welcome in, welcome in. Is this the Maria from Texas or New Mexico? I think I'm lying. Well, only you would know that, Malachi. The Netherlands. Oh, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? Something's up. You can see it in the background. Hello, Aaron. How are you? Always in a hurry to go somewhere. I don't think, I mean, he could be living in Minnesota. I don't know. How is the Netherlands tonight, Maria? Come on in, man. FBI is always welcome here. Why would I lie? What state I live in? I didn't say you did. I don't care where you're from. You're welcome here. As long as you, here comes another one. You never know. Hello, Connor. Probably a car wreck or something. Nope, nope. I'm just hiding back and watching the action. Here comes one more. I guess we'll find out tomorrow. And that is the fire department. But they're not in very big of a hurry. I don't know why. Could be. You never know around this place. Me neither, me neither. Oh, that would be fun. It had been a while since we done one of those, Connor. But I can hear more on the way. So it's a big one if they're having one. So anyhow, what's going on, guys? What's going on tonight with everybody? Well, I don't know. They're driving past here, so they're headed for the country. We don't talk about it, Annis. No war, no religion, no politics. And that was the Amoses. I just said we don't talk about that stuff there. Annis. Penske truck. Oh yeah. Seems to be one of the big things they do. Just rent a truck with a fake ID and credit card and load them up. Sometimes they don't even try to hide it, right under the nose. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, George, but I think half the town is out there right now. I do have a scanner on the radio, but it's way too loud. And then there was quiet. There's a lull in the war. It's all over with. I have no who is even playing. About 9:30 p.m. All right, Anus, I'm about to say goodbye to you. Yeah, not yet. Seven a.m. Yeah, you're about, but it's Thursday morning there, correct? 9:23. Same here, Connor. Same here. Evidently, we're in the same time zone. You're up in Canada, is that correct? How high? Well, it's good to get up early. Start your day off right. Oh, in Ohio. I thought you said Canada. Who was from Canada popped in? Same place I'm from, Ohio there, Malachi.
Oh, I didn't know the screen wasn't.
Yeah, I know it's not your name. Malik? How about if I call you Malik? What?
Are these your audience members? Those are mine, you know.
Yeah, they're listening. This guy's lights out.
Well, did somebody probably turn them off?
I don't know. Well, welcome in, George. Welcome in.
Here.
Thank you guys for the likes and the thumbs up. Appreciate you. Check out some videos there if you got time. Give us a little watch at time hours. That's what we're needing the most. People to get really bored and hang out and watch videos all day. Always drop a comment for me. That is my wife, yes. She is kind of mysterious. Wow, it's 7:25, so you're around, what is that state I go through? It has the arch that says you're halfway across. Is that in Nebraska or Iowa? Is that the guy from Breaking Bad? Flame! Hello everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. You guys spent time outside this time. I don't even know what you mean, Soham. Mrs. D decided she wanted to fix me some coffee, so. How you doing, Flame? Welcome in, welcome in. It's almost time to eat. Bedtime snack before bed. Busy day tomorrow, folks. Oh yeah, I drink coffee up until the time I go to bed and sleep great. Absolutely. Nothing like the outdoors. Finding new places, meeting new people, a new adventure around every tree. I do a lot of hiking. You can't tell everyone that. They don't let us aliens have YouTube channels. Hello, Shredder. Welcome in, welcome in. I wish I could pronounce that word. Euthanasia? Euthana? Keeps you alert. Keeps you alert. Bone Lick. I've heard of that. We were down at Alum Creek State Park last night. We had kind of rode at a bad time. They had a paddle boarder. They lost there on Monday night. They recovered him on Tuesday morning. See you later, Drew. We don't have time for you. If you guys want to come in and talk, come in and talk. Some of these people in here, you know, you can't tell if they're 8 years old or if they're just adults who had bad childhoods and poor parenting. Oh, he says something stupid. They always saying something stupid. Most of them just copy and paste remarks that they see in other channels and lives, and they think it's just funny. Yeah, I watch a lot of those movies too, Connor, and you know, it's funny how they can be out there for 18, 20 years and then they find them and, you know, they're right on top of the ground. It's not like they're buried 20 feet under or something. You know, they try to blame everything on Bigfoot. I don't know. Used to be when they document Bigfoot, you know, they were just out searching for him and he was hiding, which, you know, made Bigfoot a good guy. But now everything you see, no, I'm not there, straight bat. Now everything you see is Bigfoot's a monster and he kills everybody he comes up to. And you know that's not happening. All right, here comes some more, guys. Yep, I know what you mean. You're correct. I am not. I don't know. It's just, you know, someone has to test the live. We'll give him another chance. Fall missing, and every once in a while, you know, you get these people that just meet the wrong person out there, and bad things happen. More people going. I don't even know what you're talking about there. Striget?
What's happening?
I don't know. There's been at least 20 of them come through here.
That was fire, yeah?
That's not even our town. Something happened out probably 5 span because they're going both ways. Yep, he's going straight through too. But yeah, our fire department went through early.
Huh.
All the cops and the sheriff and then the ambulances and then fire, then now they're calling in probably whatever that place is out by GM.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you. You told me that. Is he the guy from Breaking Bad that was doing all the building the drugs? What's his name? Did you ever watch that? Breaking Bad?
No, but I was wanting to.
And I do have a hillbilly accent because I was born and raised in Kentucky. Even the wife laughs at me.
I do not. You can stay
Thank you, dear.
in your house.
Walter, there you go, man. Yep. I got a friend who's 35 years old. Looks just like that guy, and every Halloween he shaved his head and dresses up like Walter. I mean, he could probably be a stunt double for the guy. I don't know what that means, straight bat. I don't understand your angle of approach here. Where are you from and what's going on in your life, man? Yeah, they got some good places. Good gorges and rivers and crossing and cave systems down there. We're going to see ya. See you later there. Whatever. I don't know what the guy's problem is or what he's trying to say. I don't know. What year did the boomers end up? Was the boomer like up to 1964? Mammoth caves I've been to. I grew up at Carter Cave State Park. I was 2 miles from there for 30 years. Red River Gorge. Beautiful places down there. Hawking Hills, not yet. That is on the list. They tell me to wait till about December, but then they also tell me to go in the spring when there's plenty of waterfalls. I do like a waterfall. I got some good videos of some waterfalls so far this year. Oh, I know what you mean there. They like to visit that place. I like them, you know, a little more quieter. Places you can get out and, you know, not get off the beaten path, but I went to a park probably about a month ago, and they give you like a half-mile trail in, and then once you got to a certain point, it was just open acreage. You could just wander around anywhere you wanted. Found a nice big fishing pond back in there. It was pretty cool. '59. Hello, Saddad. Saeed. Pretty close. They tell me I look like I'm in my 40s still. They tell me I act like I'm in my 20s, but we'll catch on to this system someday. Welcome in, folks. Welcome in. Say hello in the chat. And if you haven't already, double tap that screen. Hit that thumbs up. We're trying to get some free numbers here. Northwest Ohio. Anybody else has a YouTube channel, please let me know and put your link up here in the description and maybe someone can follow you along. Anybody else doing YouTube full-time out there? Coffee is so good. Well, it's not important. It ain't like I'm doing it to make money. You down around Ironton? Portsmouth area? Up towards Cincinnati maybe? I have coffee 24/7 there. Cincinnati. Never been a Bitcog. Hello, Charles, where you been? I've had to delete people all night. Not really. I've done 3. What's a Bitcog? Doctor Who? Coffee drinker. Oh, a big coffee drinker. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, it's a way of life for me. I probably drink more coffee than I do water. See you later, Mozama. Yeah, that's pretty tough. That's pretty high. Hello, Al Qaeda News. Welcome back. Analyze stuff, huh? We're getting a lot of funny people in here tonight. Welcome in, welcome in. I don't know if that's German or Ukrainian or what. The Netherlands, maybe? If I have to spend all day reviewing messages that people don't know how to talk about, we'll see you later, Al Qaeda News. I think some of you people, hello. See you later, man. Flordy Bordy. Thank you, Charles. Of course we're being recorded. We're doing a live on Facebook. I think he's seen that someone else already used that, so he thought he would copy and share. You get a lot of these guys are over there in a multi-purpose chat room that's all they got to do. Northwest Ohio here. Hello, John. So much crap coming through. We don't talk about things like that, Mozam. We're going to say goodbye to you pretty soon. We don't know. He's banned. He can't talk to us anymore, Connor. Who's Tyler? That drone has moved pretty good. Well, I didn't think he was Polish, but some funky spelling there. There's no way I could ever be a language logistics person. Too many syllables and hyphens and semicolons and letters that turn backwards. What do you talk about here? Well, we can answer any questions, but we don't talk war, we don't talk religion, we don't talk politics. We don't want people to come in to start arguments. Tell us about your day, what you do in your life. Ask questions about other people's lives. We're not a current events live stream here. There's plenty of other things out there. No, I am not retired. Other channels that you can get all you want about that stuff. Not here. Low key, keep it clean, keep it nice. That's all we do. A lot of times we get a lot of children that sneak into the room, and even though they shouldn't be here, we try and be respectful toward them. I've retired twice, but yet I still work, so. And welcome in, everyone, welcome in. I did all day today. We'll see you later, Mark. I do maintenance, property maintenance, construction. Mark, see you later, brother. Thanks for stopping. Yeah, unfortunately, I have about, at work, 522 acres. I help mow. Welcome in, smart boy. Welcome in. That's a good business. Do you also take care of like snow and stuff in the wintertime? I wish I was. That'd be the only way I could put up with people. Like chocolate rich, milk chocolate. Favorite band? Probably not. Uh, I like a lot of different music from different people, but no one band. Northwest Ohio. Welcome in from Russia. Welcome. A lot of bands I like probably one song from them. Oh, you don't do like plowing parking lots and stuff in the wintertime when you don't have nothing to mow? Because I know Ohio, man. You could mow one day and shovel snow the next. Don't start with the crap, smart guy. You've made it 3 comments, so 9 children.
I built my sausage.
9 is fine. What do you do through the wintertime then, Connor? I used to be, man. I've retired from that too. The youngest is about 24. Yeah, we do, man. Scared to death. Are you still in college or? Well, there you go. Stay strong and be athletic, man. They'll pay your way one day. Nope. Is he the best now? I know he plays soccer, but that's all I know about the guy. A lot of people bring him up in here. Don't change a thing, man. If you change the past, you change the future. So you got to be careful when you do stuff like that. I watched some high school football. No, I'm not. I'm not really a fan of any one team. We like to watch hockey, bowling. Some people, see you later. Some people don't think that's a sport, but they've never done it professionally. That is correct. I lived in Kentucky and I wasn't a UK fan. I don't pick and choose. We'll see you later, Annis. I tried to give you a chance, man. Some people just do not learn. Some people just don't allow you to be good. Yeah, I know that for a fact. Pretty good at basketball, but I probably watch more basketball than I do football. I don't watch anything above a college level, so I think once I get out of college, it's not about the game anymore. It's about money. So, is that better? Oh, well, that's a good deal. Good deal. You guys, your team or school, I don't know how they rank those now. Double A, triple A. I know they got different divisions, and one school can't play the other school, and it's crazy. We got high schools that's 4 mile apart and don't get to play each other because they're in different conferences. I don't understand that, but I think it's all about how much school the money can bring in, and they just think they're better. I don't have any jokes tonight. Sorry. What do you want to hear a joke about? See if I can jog my memory. Welcome in, people. There you go. It's all about the coaching, the willpower. Smoky boy. I don't even know what that word is. Amrika? Where you from, Smoky boy? Hmm. Oh, there you go. All right, here you go. An older gentleman and his wife go to the doctor. That's okay, Smoky boy. An old gentleman and his wife go to the doctor, and the old man is kind of hard of hearing. So his wife goes in with him, and the doctor says, well, you're here for your annual checkup. He says, we'll need a stool sample, a urine sample, and a blood sample from you today. And the guy turns to his wife and says, what did he say? And she kind of slaps him on the shoulder, and she said, he says he wants your underwear. How's that one? That's the best I got for right now. Thank you very much. Well, if you could talk, we could definitely listen to it. I don't think they're as funny if you have to type them out, but welcome in, Control Delete. Why the long face? That's a good one. What's the fastest liquor in the world? I don't know. Pasteurized milk? Also good. Yeah, it's good. I knew one about that where the woman who went shopping and got 30 gallons of milk, and the guy asked her what she did with it, and she said, well, I take milk baths. I fill up the tub and I soak in it. So he said, do you need pasteurized? And she says, no, I only put it up to my chin. There we go. That's what we do. Keep them nice and clean. If anybody's in the room and hasn't hit that thumbs up yet, please do so.
You turned the air off.
No, I did not. Tell me. That is good. Nice and good. I see we could start a whole channel just by good jokes. It is. Nope. I guarantee if you started talking about that now, someone would come in to argue your point, and that's not what we're here for. I don't know what you're talking about, Jojo Fu. Welcome in, welcome in. You guys send silly messages, and I have to try and open them to see what they are, and then it blocks the screen. The next comment goes on chat. I mean, all the signs are there. Who can argue? I don't know. You know, we've had years and years and years of history. But that's the thing there, you know. One guy will have his option and opinions of the thing. Another guy will have his opinions of the thing, which, you know, they could probably mean the same thing, and written history will tell you exactly what happened. But yet, one will know more than the other, and one will tell the other one he knows more, and then back and forth, back and forth. Hello, Jim. Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, you can only measure history through history, and what history they don't want you to remember, they are trying to delete it for you. So that's why we don't get into a lot of my opinions either, because they're for my purpose only. We don't need to share those. I love sitting out here and doing these lives when I put laundry in, because that downy smell coming up through the floor here, pretty great. Hello, Nomadic. How we doing? How we doing? You make it home all safe? And Nomadic, I found out what happened down there on Monday night. If you guys haven't, jump over and check out Nomadic Camp, and we hung out together yesterday. Good deal, good deal. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff hidden out there that we don't know about. What number? Welcome in, folks. Anything to do with a steak and potato. I don't know. I don't even know what that is, Bean. We'll see you later, Tamar, whatever that name is. Getting a lot of children in here tonight, or adults that pretend to be adults but are actually children. Welcome in, Glitch. We don't care. Is that Garand? And no, why would I have one of those? See you later, DJ. I don't know why people just can't come in and say hello instead of come in with a stupid comment. But oh well, that's what we're here for. And see, that's what I'm saying. One guy comes and says something, another person has a comment to make about him, and that's what gets the argument started. I do like hunting. We just can't block them out and go on with their lives. Well, that's not what kind of channel I have. I have a outdoor adventure travel channel. I mean, if you need to know about some place, you know, we can go to that place and try to get you some footage of that place. I don't have a rifle. When I hunted, I bow hunted. I liked every place I visited so far. I think the prettiest place I've ever been was Germany. The zombie apocalypse, we talked about that a little bit yesterday. Oh, well, I don't exactly know some of the places I've been, if they're in their own country, if they're in a different country, but the military got us around a lot. Well, that will be fun. That will be fun. I mean, I'm telling you, if you do a lot of that outdoor hunting, and you get into bow hunting, once you take one with a bow, I don't think you might go back to a rifle. No, I have not, Glitch. They say it's pretty nice and green there. Nomadic is ready for the apocalypse. He rode in the apocalypse mobile this week. Beats me, Control. That's what I hear. Pretty and green. We don't have any here, Juice. I have to drive completely out of state for that. Nothing like coming home on a Saturday night with a little bit of glitter. That is true. And no one here has ever said that we know everything about it. Thank you there, Glitch. Appreciate you. If you would like for me to do a video one time on that, I will definitely research it at OG and make sure I get it right. I have not done that yet. Nomadic was just talking about doing that. I think he's already got a video up maybe for that. If you want to check that one out from him, Nomadic Camping. Well, if you want my tips on starting a fire without camping, are you talking about a pit fire? I used a little bit of charcoal fluid and a lighter. I don't need to go out and strike rocks together or flint with cotton balls and shavings from a tree. I am not an off-gridder and I'm not a survivalist. I camp. We travel, we hike, we fish. Well, I didn't have charcoal fluid last night, and we used a fire log that Nomadic had given me. If I don't have that, then there's always cotton balls or firewood. Cotton balls and Vaseline do pretty good to get a fire started. It's been a long time, but yes, I have done that. You are cooked if I don't have these basic skills. Well, 23 years in the military has taught me enough about what to do. Hello, Rich. Just pouring it on the heads of the matches, or do you have to shave that off and get a certain quantity of it? I don't think I will ever have sulfuric acid, but unless you can just buy that over the counter anymore. Well, you're welcome, Connor. You're welcome. I did it so we can continue to live like we live, and that's all I got to say. Yes, I could do that, but am I going to? No. Well, there's a difference of being forced to do something or having to do something. I mean, one of these days, like you say, if we have an apocalypse, how long do you think it's going to take to deplete what we have in stock already? If everything was to shut down tomorrow, how long would you think it'd be before we're out of food? 1 day, 2 days? Hello, Scarface. Welcome back. Well, probably not. I mean, to be a zombie thing, I mean, I don't know. You'd have to bring him back. How long do you think it takes if a person is taken away that they would have to be gone before they become a zombie? Yep, there'd be a lot of that. We don't talk about that, Scarface. I mean, there's always going to be that. There's always going to be people who just be hoarding and taking from other people. So I guess you're in the group, or I don't know. You think people are going to lock down shopping malls and live in it until everything is depleted? I mean, and then you watch these movies, you see this, and they are 10 people hiding, say, in a shopping mall. They've been there for months. Everything they have has been wiped out by them, right? So they're going to move away to somewhere else to look for food. Do you think that there's not been people there hiding out doing the same thing? So, I mean, I guess if you got the biggest place, the biggest hoard of stuff, you're going to last the longest. Yep. Instincts will get better there, Scarface. I'm going to say goodbye, Control. Keep it up with the war crap. That is true. That will be a huge factor. Only moving by the light of the day. How long are we going to be able to find batteries? I'm sure there'll be, if what Control says happens, pretty much fallout cloud cover for many, many, many days. It may not even clear up if the atmosphere is screwed up so bad. And there may not be anything left to even worry about it. So that's why we don't talk about the stuff. And now you're going to be a psychiatrist and tell me there's problems, huh? You didn't touch a nerve. It's just that you constantly keep bringing up the same thing over and over. Not with me, my friend, not with me. Fireworks in the background. Should I dive for the ground and holler incoming? This is a free channel. If you choose not to donate, yes. That's what makes it a little difference. You don't see me on here begging people for money. It's freedom of speech. That is correct. But my channel, and I do set the rules. Free for you to visit anytime you want. And most people don't. Each comment, that's right. And there is so many things you can comment about fishing, camping, trails. My rules has nothing to do with the algorithm. Like I said, if you want to watch channels with algorithms on more, I'm sure there is many of them out there. I'm sure there's people who sit and talk about nothing but nuclear. You can find them out there. Welcome back, Amazing Cartridges. YOLO, what's up? My day is doing good. Just got back from camping. Got to do a little running tomorrow. Prepare for another weekend camping trip. You can ask. Certain things I'll tell you, certain things I won't. Some people are here just to push your buttons. I don't know why. And I got that big easy button. It just blows right over people. We've been on here for a little over an hour, folks. We probably won't stay too long. Wednesday night is usually a slow night anyhow. For some reason Thursday mornings are big. Tuesday morning was huge for us, so it's just about when you catch the people out there. Yes, I was a sergeant. He can ask. That's no big deal. You can ask any question you want. Some questions will just get you blocked. Some questions won't get you an answer. Army Corps? No, I'm not a Corps. I love the military. For a lot of reasons. Got me out of a small town. Let me see the world. Paid me some pretty decent money when I needed it. Uh, Gave me some education. Uh, Got me schooling. Got some of my children schooling. The Army. 201st, 101st, 10th Mountain. We've worked with them all. 149th. Connor and I probably, I'd say at least 20 or 30 in your area there. I joined, well, kind of joined it to, like I say, get out of a small town. I graduated one day and was at boot camp 7 days later. No, there wasn't much money back then, my friend. Wasn't like it is now. Gave me my first plane ride, my first Greyhound bus ride. A lot of first things I learned from that. Probably had my first drink of beer in the Army. Probably gave me some health issues. And that happens to a lot of people, Connor, not just you. My dad had done military, so that was probably my big thing, was to follow him. And that's the thing, you know, there is plenty of jobs in the Army a person with no legs could do. Military is desperate. Well, evidently, Control, you've never been in the military. You think they need people to come in? Man, they have so many people that are cross-trained out there and can do numerous different jobs. I just think they need to cover and shift a little better. There you go. There you go. Then you are going to be well aware of what's going to happen in the future. How many people you got on your YouTube channel? Soul Space News. Subscribers? Yes. Well, I mean, if you have opinions and you want to teach other people, it's one of the better ways to get out there and do it, you know. Just like you said, free channel so people could come in and ask you all the questions that you have answers for. I mean, if you have a lot of knowledge, is it good just to keep it all to yourself? You have no interest in okay, well, it's kind of the same thing to me. If you can do it on other platforms, that's good too. Hello, Breeze. What's up? What's up? We got about 7 more minutes, folks. The night is getting a little chillier out here. I'm glad we camped last night instead of tonight. Well, and that's where my point of the conflict comes in. You know, you have a knowledge that you want to share. Other people think they know the same thing, and they don't want to hear what you got to say. You know, and that's like, you know, when you say, "Is this an open channel?" Yes. I mean, there are certain things that I want to talk about or we'll talk about here. If you don't want to hear it, move along. Like I said, I always tell people there's channels out there with your topic. That's all I'm saying. And a shortage of backbone could be a thing out there. But you get in the wrong spot, you're going to find too much backbone, I do believe. Well, I mean, like I said, this is not a channel to talk about military experience. Fox died. That is true. That is true. And it comes with generation. You know, I said this over and over and over. If, I don't know, if you're 30 years old or younger right now, it's, you should be learning from your parents still. And your parents learned from their parents. I mean, so many things that 2 generations ago, your great grandma or your great grandpa done things that nobody could do today. It's because, you know, either they didn't pass them down or nobody cared to learn what they know. I mean, I know growing up that we went without power for sometimes weeks at a time due to a storm, and we always ate, we always had food. Uh, and you know, you don't think about it then, but you go a week without power now and it's news headlines. You know, everybody, oh, we're starving, we can't take care of ourselves, we can't do this. Evidently it's because something wasn't passed down from generation to generation. I mean, how many people 30 years and younger today you think could uh, churn butter, make their own bread? Yep. Well, if your grandma made 9 kids, you're one of those grandkids. So, like I said, you gotta keep. If your father or your mom, whoever taught you something, make sure you teach your kid that. I mean, you live out in the country, you might need to snare a rabbit one day, track some game, find food to eat, know what to eat. I would love to know more about plants and animals out there that are good, that are bad. So that's the kind of people I look forward to. Well, there you go, Control. We got 3 minutes, guys. There you go. And I hope you would pass that on to your children. We got leaders and we got followers, and that's what we're always going to have. Some people want to share their experience, some people want to keep it to themselves. Better to know when to control and how to, not just to want to do it all the time. That is right, Dale, that is right. Well, you don't always need a rifle to hunt. I've seen a couple channels out there. People actually whittle out their own bows. A bow works great, spear, stake, bow guns. Do what you can do if she's still around. I'm telling you, people don't pay enough attention to their grandparents or their parents nowadays to no respect. That would be cool. Hello, front porch. Yep, that is true. We'll see you later, Philip. I'm pretty sure I deleted you one time tonight. I tried to be. I mean, some of us never got a chance. I had one grandparent my whole life. That was from both sides of the family. And sometimes that has to happen. Sorry to hear that, Connor. I'm glad your grandma's been taken care of. How you doing, front porch? You got a fire going down there tonight? I didn't see it all yesterday, I don't think. And man, we had like 3 lives, a nice pit fire last night, a fishing live, a travel live. Oh, and we're just hanging out, enjoying the nice weather. Fox, we've been camping last night, fishing, camping. I did not see that come through. Hello, Michelle. My wife said the same thing. Oh, you had a fire. I thought you alive. I did not see anything pop up. Did you have it set to all messages or private or whatever? We'll see you later, Michelle. Sorry about your parents. Huh. I never definitely didn't even see a post. I haven't seen anything from Front Porch View of Texas. I'm sorry. Let me go check my subscription here when I get out of here. All right, Fox Die, thanks for stopping in. Well, thank you very much. Hit that thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell. We'll be here. Hello, hello. They're kind of weeding out there. Some of them just don't understand that you talk about certain things and they just keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. And you always get the ones that come in who know everything and are smarter than everybody and want to preach the word. Oh well, let them chat, let them chat. I'm going to shut her down here in just a few minutes anyhow, Front Porch, but appreciate you stopping in. And one of your other followers, I think she jumps in every live. I can't remember the name of it. So your day has been good, everything good in Texas. We talked to a guy down in the Caribbean about some tropical storms, but he never would answer. Are you far enough off the coast that a lot of that won't affect you? Yeah, a lot of rain last night. I think we had a fire till maybe 1 o'clock. Oh, so you're up top of Texas. Are you higher than Amarillo? I know we come through there on the old Highway 66, 44 or whatever it is that run together there. North Texas. Okay. I just call it the little hat of Texas. Getting chilly and breezy here right now. But I think we're going to call tonight. I'm sorry I have to shut out of here and you just got here, but a few things to do and a busy day tomorrow. But I hope to catch you soon. I'll probably do a little drive live in the morning, maybe 7:30 or 8. So maybe you can hang out some then if you're not too busy. And for anybody else hanging out in there watching and not talking, thanks for hanging out. So we'll see you soon there. All right. Have a good time. And we will see you soon.